Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. My name is Natalie Pinto. I'm a member of the Career Services team, and I'm delighted to be your workshop facilitator for our part one out of our two-part series on career competencies. Part one is focused on identifying your career competencies. In today's workshop, we'll first go over career services. I'll talk to you a little bit about our office and the supports that we provide to students. Then we'll jump right into career competencies. We'll define a career competency and we'll explore why they are important. Then I will walk you through an activity where you will get to identify your career competencies by completing an inventory that will allow you to assess your current level of proficiencies with our career competencies. And so today's learning objectives, by the end of this workshop, you will be able to do the following. You'll be able to define a competency, identify Carleton University's career competencies, and assess specific career competencies using a skills inventory. Let's review career services, especially for those who have maybe never visited our office before. Career Services is located in 401 Torrey Building. We're open from 8:30 a.m. till 4:30 p.m. Monday to Friday. Students and alumni are either welcome to book an appointment with us using their My Success account or attend one of our drop-in hours offered from 1 till 4 p.m., but the last appointment's at 3:30, also Monday to Friday. Students and alumni are also welcome to give us a call, send us an email, or connect with us using our live chat on the Career Services website. Students visit us for a wide variety of career development support services. Our most popular service is our resume and cover letter review, but other things that we support students with are job searching, networking, applying to further education programs, with interviewing, reviewing LinkedIn accounts, and if you're considering changing your degree program, we'll support you at exploring different career options according to other degree programs you may be interested in. Furthermore, we'll explore different career options according to your current degree program, but also according to your career interests and as well as your skills. Let's talk about employers. What are employers looking for? They're looking to make sure that you're able to do the job, that you possess the competencies and skills that they're looking for, but they're also looking to make sure you are going to love the job, that you have a high interest in what the employer specializes in and in terms of what their mission, vision, and values are. They're also making sure that you can work with them and that they can work with you. Career competencies help employers assess those three things. Competencies and the word skills are often used interchangeably, but competencies are much more than just a skill. They're made up of knowledge, skills, and attitudes or attributes. Using our communication career competency, let's explore an example together. The knowledge component of the communication competency would be essay writing. So it's not only the knowledge that you're writing about in your essay, but it's also the knowledge of how to write an effective essay, what goes into that writing technique, and ensuring that it meets its objectives. Then, looking at the skill, we want to break it down into transferable skills because communication is so broad. So in this case, when we're looking at essays, it would possibly be verbal communication if you have to present the essay out loud in a presentation, or of course, written communication because you're writing the essay. Then we also look at the behavioral aspect, the attributes and the attitudes. Employers love hearing that you know how to demonstrate your competencies and utilize them in a professional way. They're looking to hear about the professionalism of that essay, for example, that you're writing, and that you know your audience. You know how to tailor your essay to the audience it's being presented to. Now let's talk about why competencies are important. Competencies are important to review and assess and understand because they help you to develop the skills employers are seeking. Employers have their own set of competencies that they use internally when assessing candidates for job positions. Therefore, it's really important to understand competencies because that's the language that employers use. So you want to be able to speak their language. And so competencies really help you to articulate your story to employers and other professionals. They help you to articulate the knowledge, the transferable skills, and attitudes that you've developed through your academic program and different professional experiences that you've had. They also help you to strategize how to continue growing within your professional development. Let's review Carleton University's career competencies. Carleton has 10 career competencies that we know students are gaining throughout their academic experience, whether that be inside the classroom or outside the classroom during different volunteer opportunities, extracurricular opportunities, or paid employment opportunities. For more information on each of the 10 career competencies, please visit the Career Services website. Now let's get into the activity, assess your competencies. The first step of the activity is that you are going to locate and open the inventory document and review the instructions on how to complete the self-assessment at the top of each inventory. For each transferable skills listed in the chart on the competency inventory, please indicate your current level of proficiency in the beginning of term column. Since this is a two-part workshop, we'll first do this assessment at the beginning of term, and then you will do it again at the end of the term. The way that we measure our level of proficiencies is through a rating scale. We start by reflecting on our current level of proficiencies and we think about, is it number 1, which means that we have no experience in it, and no experience smiley face, because that's okay if there's something that you don't have experience in. That is the beauty of this opportunity to do your self-assessment to help you to strategize how to continue growing. Is it a 2, getting started, a 3, developing, a 4, proficient, or 5, advanced? And 5 means that you're so proficient in that aspect of the competency that you could teach it to somebody else. After you complete your inventory, save your document because you will need it again at the end of the term. After completing the inventory exercise, I would encourage you to reflect on the following. First, identify your strongest skill sets. Review your inventory and look at the transferable skills that you ranked yourself a little bit higher in. Perhaps you gave yourself a 3, a 4, or a 5. It's really important to know what our strengths are, what we're good at, because when we are speaking to an employer, whether it be in a networking scenario, whether it be during an interview, or maybe it's while drafting our resume and cover letter, it's always really important to know what we're good at because employers are going to want to know about that. Then I'd like you to look at your inventory again and reflect on the areas that you'd like to grow in. What are some of the transferable skills that you ranked yourself a little bit lower? Maybe you gave yourself a 1, a 2, or possibly even a 3. Reflect on your strategy for how you're going to utilize this opportunity, whether it be you're currently in a course or you're in a volunteer experience or a paid employment experience. Reflect on how you're going to utilize tasks within those experiences to help you to develop your competencies further. Please don't hesitate to come see us at Career Services if you would like some further support in reviewing your inventory and in strategizing how to continue growing within your career competencies. Thank you very much for participating and engaging with this workshop, and I look forward to seeing you again for part 2 of our Career Competencies workshop. Bye now.